Don't you think it's kind of sad that there's a whole website dedicated to where people can share their stories about texting and driving? If you go on textresponsibly.org, you can read about how people have almost died, or seriously gotten injured, or they saw something happen to somebody else due to distracted driving. The problem is, we use our cell phones too much. This topic, it's important to me because I'm a teenager and I use a cell phone just like most of the people that are my age, and this topic should be important to everybody because a lot of people use their cell phones, especially while driving, and a lot of people, especially teenagers, will be on there, and we need to look out for these people. Cell phones are taking over our lives. Everyone's addicted to texting their friend back, updating their social media, or beating their high score on a game. Problem is, we're using technology a little too much. A lot of people use their phones in class, especially with the teachers talking, and not gonna lie, sometimes I do it too, sneakily or something, and it's a problem because it distracts the teachers, it distracts you, it distracts the students around you, and it doesn't really help with getting work done. And too much talking, nobody understands what the topic is, nobody's clear on anything because somebody's on their phone. People can't even put their phone down to drive for a few minutes. Did you know that 1/4 of every motorized accident is related to texting and driving? According to EdgarSnyder.com, texting and driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than drinking and driving is. We can stop this problem easily just by putting our phones down in situations where we really don't need to use them. Not gonna lie, it took me forever to write this speech because of my cell phone, because it's so distracting. But if we put our cell phones down for a little bit, we should find the motivation to do our work. If we put down our phones, less accidents will happen, like driving and like walking in the hallway. Some people are too distracted on their phone and they'll bump into somebody. But if we just put them down for a little bit, less accidents will happen. If we don't put them down soon, people are going to forget that there's such things as books and other ways to communicate with each other. I think that if we fast forward a year from now and we decrease using our cell phones, there will be less casualties due to distracted driving. More work will be done. And yes, I know, it would be pretty hard to just stop using your phone as much as you do, considering how much you use it now, but think about all the things that could happen, like the good stuff. Less people will get into accidents, it'll be less deaths. The statistic of how often a motorized vehicle accident is related to texting and driving, that can decrease. We'll get more stuff done. We can actually communicate with each other face to face. I feel like better for us and everything.